Hello guys, Lifehackster here. I've been looking for another desktop and vlogging tripod, and my Ulanzi MT47 has been working good, but I'm looking for a second one for my other cameras. I was planning to purchase another MT47 again, but it seems like Ulanzi has them all sold out. Well, I found this Pgytech Mantispod 2.0, and this is their second and more affordable version. Inside the box, we have a quick start guide. We have the tripod itself. It is light and is now made of nylon, fiberglass, and aluminum alloy, as per Pgytech. I know their version 1 of this is made of magnesium. Build quality is still pretty decent though. They do have a sticker on how to open this up, which it opens differently than regular tripod legs. Pushing this little button here spreads out the legs some more for a low angle mode. The version that I bought comes with a ball head with Pgytech quick release, and this is Arca Swiss compatible. And I'll test out my other cameras later on that have Arca Swiss plates and see if they all fit. To put this on, you just have to screw this into the 1/4 screw on the tripod. What else is inside the box? We have the quick release plate, and we have a couple of hex wrenches. And I'll show you an issue with other quick release plates like this one. And what happens is that with twisting and turning on the tripod will cause this to loosen. But with the Pgytech plate, they have this roller bearings which ensures a tight fit when you screw it in, and it will not loosen up. That is actually a nice feature. With the plate installed, you can easily put on the camera to the tripod by hooking the front lip of the plate to the mount and just push it down, and it will snap in place. And to really lock it in place, just turn this lever to point at you and the camera is there solid. To remove the camera, flip the lever away from you and push this down to release the camera. And I'll keep this one on my G85, but the rest of my cameras have cages. And I made sure when I bought them that they need to have a built-in Arca Swiss plate. And this is going to be a test for the quick release mount of this Mantis pod. And the first is my ZV-1, and this one has the nicely rigged bracket. And you can see that it has a built-in Arca Swiss plate. It seems like it will fit, but it doesn't. Well, actually, this small protruding screw prevents the cage from being pushed down. This is a safety feature, I guess, but not really necessary on this quick release mount because you already have two locking mechanisms. With that out of the way, my ZV-1 with the bracket fits. Next is my Sony ZV-E10, which has the small rig cage and has a built-in Arca Swiss plate too. Oh yeah, fits and locks. Cool. And I have my Canon 80D, and this one has a generic Arca Swiss plate and fits like a glove too. Now let's talk about the functionality of this tripod. I like that it has a cold shoe mount which you can put in accessories like mics, and I like that you can turn them the other way if you're wanting to pick up audio of what or who you're filming and swivel it back and forth. Ball head works pretty good. You can easily adjust it to any position that you want. And it has a cutout just on one side though that you can turn the camera for vertical recording. Push the big button here to adjust the tilt of the tripod and it is ratcheting and it locks in place. Push this little button to go in low angle mode and more stability for the camera. If you want a very low angle moving shots, you can flip this into briefcase mode and flip this again and you can go to vlogging mode. But one unique feature of this tripod, and this is the only tripod that can do this, is the Mantis mode, which you can flip this hook or the claw on the main leg and you can hang this tripod and the camera to a wall or even the back of a chair as long as you can get the main leg to hook to the top part. And this needs to be less than 90 millimeters or 3.5 inches thick. And the other two legs also needs to be supported. You can also get this with a Bluetooth remote to control your cameras. And there is a slot here on the tripod and you can just remove this cover and you'll be able to snap it here in place. I don't need a remote, so I didn't get one. Overall, this is a decent tripod. I like that it's pretty light, compact, and has different options to position your camera. With all said and done, there's a couple of issues I have with this tripod. First, it is not intuitive if you want to flip this open. You have a tendency to just flip it open like that, but you have to twist it. Overall, that's fine, but the second one is the ball head itself. And if I want to go to vertical mode, and with this setup, because there's only one notch on the ball head, I will not be able to do this with this setup right here. So I have to reposition the camera, put it to the side like so, and this is the only time that it will go to the vertical position. And this will not work with my other cameras that have the cage and different Arca Swiss plates. The better option is just to buy the tripod itself and not the ball head. So just unscrew this and get yourself just a regular ball head. And I have the Ulanzi one, and this is the same as my MT47. And as you can see, there's two notches on the ball head, and you can just screw it in, quarter 20 screw thread. And now this time, any Arca Swiss plate will fit just because it is a screw on. And now you can flip this vertical, or you can even flip it the other side vertical. A much better option. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.